welcome to part 5 of the nuts and bolts of RTO. Today we're going to talk about the show that I do on album artwork. Right, it's a weird one to do, but I have always been fascinated by album artwork, believe it or not. There's a lot of albums I've brought over the years that I purely brought it because I like their cover. I've done a show where I picked my top 10 covers that I brought purely on the cover. I mean, a fun example's Magnum. I wouldn't have got into Magnum if it weren't for Chase the Dragon. So I thought I'd do, that's why I'm doing album artwork show, because I do love album artwork. There has been some absolute great ones, and the best show I've done on album artwork was Stinkers 2. If you haven't watched it, why not? But I did my own covers. I've got some real stinkers, but I thought there must be others out there. There's got to be. And I found them, and they were absolutely brilliant. So how do I do a cover ranking? Well, it all depends. I mean, we've done artists like Mark Wilkinson, Roger Dean, Derek Riggs. I'm still researching a couple as we speak. I'm not going to go into great detail. But we're almost there, because sometimes there's so many albums you have to split it up into 3 or 4 shows. So there's one I'm working on at the moment that is quite big. So that's why I haven't done it yet. But what I normally do, say I take a band, let's take Uriah Heep for an example, because Roger Dean's done some of their work as well. I basically go get the album covers, put them into a file, and I just keep trawling down with a list of 1 to whatever, and I just put the odd word down, put one word of the thing, look at it again, flick through it again. No, I prefer that one there, 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 that one there. Eventually I'll come up with a list. Next thing is, how do I do the script for it? Well, it's very simple. I'm lucky enough to have Office 365 that you can dictate. So I'll sit there with my list, dictate all the songs, the albums when they come out. Like with some of the single ones we've done, I always put where they got in the chart, and then I just literally copy and paste the album cover underneath. So when I'm talking to you, that's if I keep looking down, I'm looking at it. I've got a rough idea what I want to say about each cover anyway. But because you're looking all the time, you don't need to study it too much. I mean, when I did that Stinkers one, that second one, I was in stitches just looking at some of them. That's all that one is, and I enjoy doing that one. I just love album artwork. Simple as. Okay, the other thing I'm going to talk about today is playlists. I always put you a playlist of the songs that I like from the album, especially if you've got, okay, let's take Slade. We did a retro one. Everybody knows, My Friend Stan, Get Down, Get With It, etc., etc. But when I did the full album ranking, I put more of the deep cut tracks on, so it gives you an idea of what else that Slade had done. And I enjoy putting together music for you as well, because you know it's not just about me talking, and I can't play the songs on the track on the show. We've got copywriting and all sorts of good stuff like that, so it's easy. Just make you a little playlist. I mean, sometimes like I did the comedy ones, I put them all 20. When I do retro ranking, I try and put all the top 10 singles in for you. Or like an album, I remember when I did the Law, you know, Paul Rogers. I just put the whole album up for you. So that's part 5. Now there will be a part 6, but it'll be nothing about the nuts and bolts of RTO. It's going to be called the Emergency the Emergency Show, just in case I'm not back on the internet. I don't know what it's going to be about. I'm still thinking about that, and it'll be a surprise. It'll get used at some stage, because I no doubt that other things will crop up. Well, all I can say, I hope you've enjoyed this little insight to what happens behind the scenes, how I get you these fabulous shows, which I really enjoy doing for you, and hopefully we'll be back on air. Hopefully next week. So ta-ta for now. I will speak to you all very, very shortly.